Good afternoon. This is Akashvani and I'm Anuja Kumar with the Midday News. The headlines. Discussion resumes in both houses of Parliament on Budget 2024-25. Parliament Affairs Minister Kiren Rijiju accuses opposition for doing politics on budget debate. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to visit Kargil War Memorial tomorrow to mark the 25th anniversary of Kargil Vijay Diwas. Heavy rainfall wreaks havoc in parts of Gujarat and Maharashtra. IMD predicts extremely heavy to very heavy rainfall over western and central parts for next few days. Minister of External Affairs Dr. S Jaishankar reaches Laos for a 3-day visit to take part in ASEAN-mechanism meetings. Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu addresses a joint session of US Congress, seeks US support for war against Hamas in Gaza Strip. And India's Paris 2024 Olympics campaign begins, archers in action in individual ranking round. And now the news in detail. The discussion on the Union Budget 2024-25 resumed in both houses of Parliament today. Union Minister Gajendra Singh Shekhawat, Jitendra Singh, Arjun Ram Meghwal and Kirti Vardhan Singh laid papers on the table. In Lok Sabha, Congress and TMC today objected to the comments made by BJP member Abhijit Gangopadhyay during his speech on the discussion over the general budget in the House yesterday. The House had witnessed heated arguments between him and the Congress MP Gaurav Gogoi. When the lower house met this morning, members from Congress and TMC raised the issue, demanding action against the member. Parliamentary Affairs Minister Kiren Rijiju said remarks made by the MP are not appropriate and against the dignity of the House. Speaker Om Birla said a warning has been given to the MP over his comments. He urged the members to maintain dignity in the House. Participating in the discussion, Randeep Singh Surjewala of Congress raised the issues of farmers, poor and unemployment. He said that no provisions were made in the budget for waiving of the farmers' loans. He also said the government is not providing adequate MSP on food grains to the farmers. Discussion is underway. Parliamentary Affairs Minister Kiren Rijiju today hit out at the opposition leaders, accusing that they insulted the mandate of the country. Addressing a press conference in New Delhi, Mr. Rijiju said the country wants to see that the discussion on the budget takes place in a good and meaningful manner. He added that the way the leaders of some parties commented and the way they gave speeches have insulted the House by lowering its dignity. He called upon the opposition parties to respect the mandate of the people. Quoting Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Mr. Rijiju said, the elections are over and now the focus should be to work towards a Viksit Bharat and hold constructive discussion on the union budget. He alleged that the opposition leaders did not say anything on the budget, but they just indulged in politics and abused the Prime Minister.
Within the third term of Modiji's prime ministership, India will become the third biggest economy in the world. Let us come together and work for the nation. Let us not do politics on such important matter. And during budget session, let us concentrate on budget. What do you mean by mandate not given? Where has this mandate come from? Has the mandate to Modiji come from the heaven? It has come from the people of this country. Why are they insulting the mandate given by the people of this country? And the Congress is reduced to 99 seats even in their third attempt. Is that a mandate?
The Parliamentary Affairs Minister said the budget should be discussed in the budget session. He questioned the opposition running away from discussing the provisions in the budget made for farmers and the tribal people. Union Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution Minister Prahlad Joshi today demanded the resignation of Karnataka Chief Minister Siddaramaiah on the alleged Muda scam, that is, Mysore Urban Development Authority scam. Mr. Joshi was talking to media outside the Parliament House. He alleged that the Chief Minister is directly involved in the scam and the matter should be handed over to the CBI.
We have already demanded Mr. Siddaramaiah should step down and entire this episode should be handed over to CBI. Now only the bank transaction related issues are transferred. Bank has given the complaint and that is being handled by the CBI and ED is handling the money laundering case. But the entirety it has to be handed over. It should be handed over to CBI and Mr. Siddaramaiah should resign. This is our firm demand.
Minister of State for Petroleum and Natural Gas Suresh Gopi has said that the total sales of CNG vehicles has increased over the past few years. He said the total number of vehicles using CNG registered till the 22nd of this month is over 72,10,000 across the country. In a written reply in the Lok Sabha today, Mr. Gopi said establishment of compressed natural gas CNG stations is part of the development of city gas distribution network, and it is carried out by the entities authorized by Petroleum and Natural Gas Regulatory Board. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will visit Kargil War Memorial tomorrow on the occasion of the 25th Kargil Vijay Diwas. He will pay homage to the soldiers who made supreme sacrifice in the line of duty. Mr. Modi will also virtually carry out the first blast of the Shingunla Tunnel project. This 4.1-kilometer long twin-tube tunnel will be constructed at an altitude of around 15,800 feet on the Nimu Padam Darcha road to provide all-weather connectivity to Leh. Information and Broadcasting Minister Ashwini Vaishnaw today inaugurated India's 500th community radio station through video conferencing in presence of Minister of State for Information and Broadcasting Dr. L. Murugan and Chief Minister of Mizoram Lal Dau Hauma. The station, Apna Radio 90.0 FM, is a station run by the Indian Institute of Mass Communication, ISOL.
This initiative will bring a very significant and substantive change in the lives of the people who are covered under this radio station's coverage area. I request Honorable Chief Minister Sir to associate local groups, local cultural groups, local student groups who can come to this radio station, develop their own programs and make this a really community radio.
On the occasion, Mr. Vaishnaw announced the winners of the 10th National Community Radio Awards. In Jharkhand, a draft of the voters list has been published today. Jharkhand Chief Electoral Officer K. Ravi Kumar said this voter list has been displayed by the booth-level officers at all polling stations. He appealed to all the voters to go to their polling stations to check their names in this draft voter list. If there is any discrepancy, then immediately inform your booth-level officer. People can check their names from home through the online mediums of Election Commission like Voter Helpline app or Voter Service Portal. The final voter list will be published on the 20th of August. The Rouse Avenue Court in Delhi today extended the judicial custody of the Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal till the 8th of August in connection with the excise policy case. Mr. Kejriwal faced the setback in the Central Bureau of Investigation or CBI's complaint in the case. He was produced before the court via video conference from Tihar jail. Earlier this month, the Supreme Court had granted interim bail to Mr. Kejriwal on 12th of July in the money laundering case filed by the Enforcement Directorate concerning the now scrapped excise policy. President Draupadi Murmu today taught the students of the 9th class of Dr. Rajendra Prasad Kendriya Vidyalaya in the President's Estate, New Delhi, on completion of her 2 years of presidency. During her interaction with the students, she discussed about the different problems arising in the modern world. Pointing towards the grim challenges posed by climate change and global warming, the President asked the students to follow the 3R: rule, reduce, reuse and recycle to protect the environment.
हम जो कभी कभी इसे देखा जाता है कि जागरूकता नहीं होने के कारण टैप को भी खोल देते हैं, खोल के छोड़ देते हैं, तो पानी वेस्ट होता है। कभी कभी हम इतने जरूरत से ज्यादा नहाने के टाइम शावर खोल दो, जरूरत से ज्यादा नहा लो, जरूरत से ज्यादा पानी को हम बर्बाद करते हैं। और कभी कभी हम पीने का पानी में भी हाथ धो लेते हैं, कभी कभी पीने के पानी में हम बर्तन साफ कर लेते हैं, तो फिर वो पीने का पानी पीने में ही यूज होना चाहिए।
This is Akashvani giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our X handle at AIR News Alerts.
प्रेरणा के स्वर महामहिम राष्ट्रपति द्रौपदी मुर्मू। आज इस विशेष कार्यक्रम को आप शाम 7:25 पर सुन सकते हैं FM गोल्ड और अतिरिक्त मीटरों पर।
Welcome back. The India Meteorological Department or IMD has forecast extremely heavy to very heavy rainfall over western and central parts of the country for the next few days. The IMD said that Gujarat, Konkan, Goa and Maharashtra will continue to witness extremely heavy rainfall till tomorrow and heavy to very heavy rainfall thereafter. Isolated places of coastal Karnataka and Odisha are also expected to witness very heavy rainfall till tomorrow. In Delhi, the Weather Department has forecast a generally cloudy sky with moderate rain till the 28th of this month. Maharashtra is currently grappling with severe rainfall, particularly in the districts of Mumbai, Pune, Thane, Palghar, Kolhapur and Raigad. More from our Mumbai correspondent.
Heavy rains have disturbed normal life in Pune. Some areas in the district have experienced torrential rainfall exceeding 400 mm. Mumbai too has faced heavy downpours with certain areas recording over 200 mm of rain in past 24 hours. Mumbai has faced significant waterlogging, disrupting bus routes and causing delay in suburban train services. Few rivers in Raigad districts are flowing above danger level and Pune-Raigad road is closed due to landslide. In response, local authorities have declared a holiday for schools in Pune, Thane, Palghar and Raigad districts and several other places. Maharashtra Chief Minister Eknath Shinde has announced the deployment of 2 NDRF teams to Pune for rescue operations with additional support from army in affected areas. To ensure public safety, citizens have been urged to remain indoors unless absolute necessary. As per records of the state government, 97 people have lost lives and 132 are injured due to rain-related incidents in this monsoon season in Maharashtra. Jeevan Bhavsar, Akashvani News, Mumbai.
In Gujarat, an orange alert of heavy rainfall has been issued for Surat, Navsari, Valsad, Daman and Dadra Nagar Haveli. Limkheda in Dahod district recorded the highest rainfall of nearly 32 millimeters of rainfall during the last 6 to 12 hours. Several places in Kaprada and Dharampur of Valsad district recorded more than 29 millimeters of rainfall, resulting in road water logging. More than 4,000 people have been shifted to safer places across 7 districts, while 535 persons have been rescued. In sports, in the Paris Olympics 2024, Indian archers are competing in the individual ranking round in La Invalides in Paris. The women's ranking round is underway and will be followed by the men's ranking round starting at 5:45 p.m. IST. Archers Deepika Kumari, Ankita Bhagat and Bhajan Kaur are representing India in the women's individual event. Now we take you live with our correspondent in Paris, Shaurya Chaudhary. Shaurya, can you please give us the latest update from the Paris Olympics venue?
Yes, sure. Bonjour from the Invalides, the picturesque and historic venue where the archery events of the 2024 Paris Olympics are taking place. The women's ranking event is currently underway and the 3 Indian archers on show have made a mixed start. After 6 ends, which means a total of 36 arrows shot by all 64 archers taking part, Ankita Bhagat is on 12th place with a score of 335. She has hit 15 perfect ends. Meanwhile, Bhajan Kaur is 23rd with 330. While the experienced Deepika Kumari in her 4th Olympics is 37th with a score of 327. However, the Indian team in total, they are on the 6th position, so they are doing pretty well. All archers will shoot a total of 72 archers from their quiver, and the cumulative score will determine the seedings for the team and individual events. The men, consisting of Tarundeep Rai, Dheeraj Bomma Devara and Praveen Jadhav, will be in action later in afternoon local time. This is Shaurya Chaudhary reporting from Paris.
Thank you, Shaurya, for this update. Moving on, External Affairs Minister Dr. S Jaishankar today reached Vientiane, Laos for a 3-day visit to take part in participating in the foreign ministers meeting under ASEAN Union. Dr. Jaishankar said through a social media post that he is looking forward to further deepening India's ties with the ASEAN as India marks a decade of Act East policy. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu addressed the U.S. Congress in Washington, D.C. this morning. In his speech, he sought to strengthen the U.S. support, particularly for weapons supplies, amid increasing international criticism after over 9 months of conflict in the Palestinian enclave. He also mentioned a possible future partnership between Israel and the Arab nations to broaden the West Asia Security Alliance. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Discussion resumes in both houses of Parliament on Budget 2024-25. Parliament Affairs Minister Kiren Rijiju accuses opposition for doing politics on budget debate. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to visit Kargil War Memorial tomorrow to mark the 25th anniversary of Kargil Vijay Diwas. Heavy rainfall wreaks havoc in parts of Gujarat and Maharashtra. IMD predicts extremely heavy to very heavy rainfall over western and central parts for next few days. Minister of External Affairs Dr. S Jaishankar reaches Laos for a 3-day visit to take part in ASEAN-mechanism meetings. And with that, we end the midday news.